Welcome back to my virtual over-the-road trucking adventure in Europe. This is going to be the second in a series of videos where I am driving the next leg in the Euro Truck All Europe Challenge for 2024. We are currently parked at a travel plaza in the Republic of Serbia. We're going to cross over into Hungary shortly. But before we do that, let's see how far can we get. Actually, let me check, see how much is on my clock. I just got fuel. We got a fresh clock, so 11 hours. So let's see if we can find something about 10 hours out. Not far enough. Let's keep on keeping on. This place. A little bit far. Thanks. Well, hey, get back here. There's a parking area right across the road. Well, I don't like that. The chances that that's going to work. I won't need fuel. All I'll need to do is park tonight. Yeah, that's not far. So we're going to see if we can make it there. Gonna be close. So let's get going. So far on this trip, I've had no tickets, no accidents. I'm close. But nothing yet. Let's hope that we have another incident-free day. And off we go. So it's almost 1:30 in the morning. Because when I slept, it was just 9 hours from whatever time it was when I stopped. Ooh, what's going on here? Oh, border crossing. I knew that. I think I just talked about it. Look, we've got two options. I opt for the other one. Got a lot of ground to cover in 10 hours, 10 and a half hours. Now, border crossings are sometimes my nemesis. Sometimes because that and toll booths. Sometimes I have incidents with AI cars. The other time is that, or the other thing is that sometimes I miss the requirement to scale or go through an X-ray. Ooh. Thanks a lot. That's bright. Speaking of fuel, since I just topped off, theoretically I have enough fuel to get all the way to the destination. Theoretically. But I wouldn't want to put that to the test. Because we still have... Ooh, oh, no I don't. My bad. We have almost 3,300 kilometers to go. We've got enough fuel for over 3,000. So no, I had that backwards. But some of that distance will be covered with the ferry ride to Helsinki. But it's not enough. Anyway, yeah, we'll stop and get fuel somewhere up in the Baltic states probably tomorrow in the next video. Really not a fan of driving at night. It's pretty out, but I like to look at the scenery. Why did you do that? I just know he's going to come right back over and cut in front of us. Well, I slowed down for you a little bit, but you're not pulling out, so time for an elephant race. See how long it takes him to get back over. Yeah, this is crazy. He's got room to get in behind me now, and he's still in that left lane. Oh, there are real life drivers like that too. Oh look, it's starting to get light. You know, I like driving in Europe, in Euro Truck. I like driving in Eastern Europe. You know, the eastern part of, so what is this, Hungary? Well, this isn't Eastern Hungary, I don't believe, but we're going to get into the Czech Republic. Then we're going to be in Poland, and we're going to be in the eastern part of Poland. Oh, look, we've got an exit coming up. You know, when I look at the map, either the mini map here or the big map, I think of another game that I used to play a long time ago, probably 20 years ago now, and that was it was a Railroad Empire kind of a game. Oh, Railroad Tycoon. Railroad Tycoon 2. And you would set up your lines, you know, your rail lines from place to place, and you could do it in such a way to maximize efficiency. And you could have trains, you know, running cross country on them. Anyway, the point is that one of the screens that you could look at is one that showed you how much the trains were going over certain tracks, you know, between cities or areas or whatever. And you could use that in an analysis to determine, is this a good or profitable rail line? You know, does it make sense to have my trains running across this? Are there too many trains clogging it up? Should I build another one? Anyway, the way that it displayed that, or graphically, was the more traffic that a particular rail line carried over time, the more, the brighter it would be, or I don't remember the exact methodology, but you could tell tracks that didn't get used very much, didn't change very much. Tracks that got used a lot changed a lot in their appearance. And I really like that, and I really wish we had something like that in Euro Truck and American Truck Simulator, because then you could click on the map or look at the map view with an overlay or not, and it could show you your most traveled routes. I don't know, just a thing I think about every once in a while. How neat would that be? Not like SCS doesn't already have a lot to work on. But it would be neat to look at the map and see, not only that it changed color because you've been driven over it once, but if it either got thicker lines or different shades, like if it went from gray to yellow, bright yellow, and then a darker yellow, and then a darker yellow, then a burnt orange, and then orange, and then burnt orange, and then ultimately a deep red or something. That would be neat. At least I think so. Why does it look like we're driving into the sun? Shouldn't we be going north? Northish? It should be that way. Well, you know what? I got a compass. Nope, we're headed east. Okay, I gotta look at the map. Why are we at... Aha! So this is the part where we were going from near Budapest, which is in central Hungary. Now we're traveling east to get into the eastern part of Hungary. Then we're going to head north. Okay. Okay, now we're heading almost north. Northerly. Look at the birds. Birds. Oop. Look at the traffic. Watch that. You know, one of the things that I've been thinking about, and I'm sure I'll get there. Oops, speed limit dropped to 70. Ooh, ooh. Wow. It's a yield sign. Pretty darn lucky there wasn't cross traffic coming. What was I going to say? I don't know. Kind of flummoxed by that crossing back there. All of a sudden, it's just a yield sign, and if I couldn't have stopped. If someone had been going across in front of me, I wouldn't have been able to stop. Scary. Oh, I was talking about Eastern Romania. Or I was thinking about Eastern Romania. I was going to say something about that. So I haven't been to Eastern Romania in a long time, and I thought about it because while I was working on updating the job reports for this challenge for members of the VTC, I saw that somebody had picked up a load in far eastern, or at least driven in far eastern Romania, and I thought, you know, I haven't been over there in a long time. I'd like to do that some more. So here comes a border crossing where we're going to be leaving Hungary. Departing Hungary and entering Czech Republic, I think. Maybe. Slovakia. I have a tough time with all these country names here. Ooh, 90. But we got some maneuvering to do up ahead. Including a turn. Yeah, I came this way when I went from Pristina, Kosovo. On the Kosovo to Latvia leg. This is the way I came, at least for part of this. Anyway, when I get to the part where I'm going into or coming out of Romania, maybe I'll be able to have a load that takes me to that part of the country again. Oh, jets, fighter jets. If we see another one. That's cool. Ooh, it's 50. Headlight. I guess there must be a military air base nearby. With all the jet traffic. We need to do a progress check. We have 3 hours and 50 minutes left, and we have 3 hours and 30 minutes anticipation driving time to get to that place. So we're actually looking good, sort of, with a 20-minute window. So now I'm surprised that the speed limit here is 90 kilometers an hour. I'll try to do that. Hey, here comes the one of those static displays of the World War II Soviet aircraft. And I think there is an artillery piece coming up. Yep. Oh, and a tank. Oop, oop, oop. Okay, looks like we're crossing into Poland. Yes! I got it right this time. Looks like we're stuck doing 70 now. That is a loud church bell. It's not that sign that says 90. I guess trucks are still limited to 70. Well, I guess it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure the estimated driving times are based on posted speed limits. Oh, excuse me. The problem with that is that when the speed limit goes up, you don't get up to speed right away. And when the speed limit drops, you're supposed to already be down to that speed by the time you get to it. So you do get shortchanged a little bit. Turning left. Whoa, 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 stop, stop. Traffic light. Another time waster. Now I think this is where we diverge from other times. Let me check that. Yep, I have not been this way. So we've hour and 26 minutes to where we're going. And we have an hour and 41 minutes left on the clock there. We're down to a 15-minute window. Well, there's no place to get diverted to the detour. It's only a matter of whether there's any other kind of delay. Speaking of delays, I just had a flashback to a time I drove on a road kinda like this in, I want to say it was Eastern Ohio, and I got stuck behind a horse and buggy because it was Amish country, and they drove that's how they got around, horse and buggy. They don't do modern stuff. And it was at night. I mean, I could see them because, first of all, they had to have that red and white triangle, reflective triangle on the back. Oh, I know I've been this way, but not in this profile. And I think they even had a flashing beacon on the back that was required by state. And I'm glad they did because it made it easier to see them. And the roads were kind of twisty-turny. Anyway, I got stuck behind him for, I don't know how far, half a mile, maybe. But it just seemed odd. Seems to me I came this way in a one-on-one convoy with somebody. Well, there it is, right up the road and around the corner. Oh wait, I can make a little farther. I think. Yeah. I mean, there's a fuel station up here. I don't need fuel, but there's more parking. That's what I thought. Yeah, because that other place was tiny. There, that should do it. Right there. What are we doing on time? 0 minutes. We are out of time. And what is it? Noonish. Well, there it is. So we've covered altogether 1,314 kilometers. Not today, but between yesterday and, well, the last video and this one. We still have 2,620 kilometers to go. Take a look at that map. See how far along we are. So we started down here in Skopje. Oh, oops, I didn't mean to do that. Oh, stick to the course. Hey, what happens? 2,620. Whoa. Not doing it. Anyway, we'll just stick to the course. Except for one thing. Nope, let's just stay on course because we gotta get there by a certain time. Speaking of which, how much time do we have left on this load? 81 and a half hours. So that's gonna do it. Join me back here for the next leg on this journey. Hopefully, well, it'll be the next video.